Following the suspenseful encounter with Hog Jr. in episode 15 that transformed from a hopeful bow shot into heartbreak, Kaleb Greiner exchanges the bow for the camera, rejoining Lee Abraham for another round of hunts after the Iowa giant known as Big O. Quickly, the hunts pass the duo by without much action to write home about. On his final hunt of the trip, the morning of November 20th greets Lee with rut activity right away. While Lee watches the rubbing post do its job, 250 miles to the southwest in Kansas, team member Nolan Redeker is finally returning to the woods following a long week of work.
Good morning, guys. Just getting in the stand this morning, running a little late, but got everything set up. It's just one of those mornings. It's been a long year, but maybe I'll get lucky this morning. I'm after Deuce. I'm up on the ridge, in the spot I normally like to sit. Got a perfect south wind this morning. The last known pictures of Deuce were down on the field a couple days ago, so I know he's still in here. And I'd hope that I can get him here soon. I'm worried that once rifle season kicks in that he might get shot, so gonna hunt him hard over the next couple weeks. So hopefully he's in here looking for some does this morning. One of the best days I've had experience with is November 20th, and just here these couple days before Thanksgiving have always seemed to be really good. So hopefully the bucks are moving this morning. And it'd be awesome to get Deuce on the ground, so we'll see if we can't get lucky. No way. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. He's dead right there. I am so speechless right now. I've chased that deer harder than I've ever chased any deer in my entire life. And he's dead right there. I think that's my 5th encounter this season. Oh my gosh, Deuce is dead. completely coated. That's what you like to see. Well, we're not gonna waste any time. There's not too far to go. We only ran, I don't know, maybe 50 yards. I can see his rack over there from here, so let's go check him out. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. The legend himself. Oh, I can't believe it. Well guys, it's definitely been my best season ever. This has been my 4th encounter with this deer, and it's been one heck of a chase. Probably the best chase I've ever had for a single deer. I've never really targeted a single buck like I have this one, and this year we really didn't have a ton of options as far as shooters to chase, so I kind of chose this buck as one of the ones I really wanted to kill, and I hunted him really hard. First encounter was back in October, mid-October, on a morning hunt, and then the past several have been over the past couple weeks. The story of this buck started 2 seasons ago. I was in here hunting a really big 8-point that we had, and the first hunt I ever saw this buck, I was after that 8-point, and I actually missed that deer. But Deuce cruised by that morning. Then last year, he really wasn't on the farm at all until about mid-December, and I came up in here to shoot some does after I'd filled my buck tag, and wouldn't you know it, Deuce walks by 2 separate times at 10 yards. So up to that point, I'd seen him in person 3 times, every time right between our 2 stands that we hunt over here at 15 yards. But I figured it was just a matter of time before he went where I needed him to be, and this morning it was just perfect. As you can see, we've got his sheds from the past 2 seasons as well. We've been fortunate enough to find those. Last year I walked this place up and down up on this ridge looking for his sheds and could not find them anywhere. I'd walked the field a couple times as well. It was corn last year, which it's tough to find sheds in corn. But I ended up walking the waterway, and somehow I stumbled right on top of his left side. I couldn't believe it. It's all kind of bittersweet, you know. Deuce is finally dead, but it's an awesome feeling, and I feel like I've had a great season, and I'm excited to hopefully get out and film my dad shooting one now. So it's been an awesome year.
Four days later, team member Zach Rozmus continues his season-long grind to fill the first buck tag of the year.
Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. It's kind of a cool, damp morning here in southeast Iowa, and very still again. Just playing the odds game. You got to keep grinding it out this time of the year. Regardless, it's a beautiful morning. Kind of the timber's just starting to wake up.
While Zach stays on his toes, scanning for more bucks in tow of the hot doe, 26 miles to the northwest, Kaleb Greiner is also on stand, resuming the hunt for Hog Jr.
It's either the 12 or guards. It's not a 3-year-old. He's looking. Well, it's November 24th. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Jacob and I are up in the tree. We're in that new set that we just put up here yesterday. And we came in this morning, put these muddies in here. And man, it's a beautiful view. You can see pretty much the entire central part of the farm from here. And the pinch, which is to our north, funnels down into where we were at. And the other stand that we were hunting on that edge of that bedding area, that draw comes right where we're at too. So where those two come together, there's a huge creek crossing right here in front of us. And over my right shoulder, we got the rye, and I was just trying to find a good spot for a southwest wind, and this is perfect. We're just blowing this wind straight into this creek. We're high enough to where these deer, if they do come from the pinch, our wind should blow right over them. But I'm gonna sit it out all day. It's been 2 days since Hog Jr.'s been off the farm, and if you guys remember, I talked about that cycle that he's on. So today or tomorrow, he should be coming back. So just put our time in and see if we can catch him.
With the distant green plot filling up for the afternoon, Kaleb continues his all-day sit, watching for the flash of pearly white antler. That same evening, 550 miles to the east in southern Ohio, team members Amy and Jake Justus put the family Thanksgiving on hold, heading to a redneck blind with their oldest son.
Thanks for tuning in to Midwest Whitetail. We are here on the 24th of November. It is Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving. But we're just out here on our southern Ohio farm looking for a buck named Spencer. But it is 61 degrees or 63 degrees. It's a little warm, but we're just hoping that he makes his way out here in the sorghum and we can get a good shot at him. And I just wanted to say thanks to Tab and Laura, Jake's parents, for watching 2 of our 3 boys, and we have been blessed to sit here and enjoy the nice weather and go hunting.
Yeah. It's Brutus. Yeah. He's kind of coming right at us. Do you want to kill him? If you want to kill him, you can kill him. Just, Good hit.
He's right there. Go down, go down.
Looks like a good hit.
Go down. No,
He's down. You just shot Brutus. Good job, honey. Good job. Great shot, huh? That was what, a 10-yard shot?
he was super close.
That was crazy.
We just watched him walk all the way in here from clear end to the other end of the field. He just took his time, chased around some does, and came right under us. And I made a pretty good shot, and he's down right behind us. I'm so excited.
Call Pap and put him on speaker and tell him what just happened.
Yeah, hey, Pap.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you. He went 20 yards, went round in a circle, and fell over.
Good.
It's my first buck with a compound bow.
While Amy and Jake wait for the rest of the family to take up the trail, back in Iowa, the sun begins to set on Kaleb's all-day sit.
That's gonna wrap it up for the day. Tomorrow it's gonna be a northwest wind, and today it was all southwest. So with the northwest wind, I'm gonna elect to go back over to the pinch. It's where he was last, and it's where he normally is when he's on the farm, especially when he's on his way out. So, and we're gonna go home, get some food, and get back at it in the morning over at the pinch. We'll catch up with you guys then.
Back in Ohio, the Justus crew begin following the blood trail.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy, boys.
What do you guys think?
He's big, isn't he?
Biggest buck ever, huh?
Here we are. We found Brutus at the end of the field, and he came right in within 9 yards, and I couldn't pass it up. So we are blessed to have such an amazing farm with our 3 boys here, and Pap and Mamma to babysit the boys, and so we just love chasing November. Thanks for tuning in.
I do like the stand location, but tomorrow it's going to be a northwest wind, and today it was all southwest. So with the northwest wind, I'm going to elect to go back over to the pinch. It's where he was last, and it's where he normally is when he's on the farm, especially when he's on his way out. So
we are blessed to have such an amazing farm with our 3 boys here, and Pap and Mama to babysit the boys, and so we just love chasing November.
It's definitely been my best season ever. This has been my 4th encounter with this deer, and it's been one heck of a chase. It's all kind of bittersweet, you know. I feel like I've had a great season, and it's been an awesome year.
Less than a week stands between us and the conclusion of our favorite month. Time waits for no man, and what started as a roaring blaze igniting our every trip to the stand is now on the verge of its final spark. The rut is winding down, and every second the number of eligible does dwindles. With this, an opportunity presents itself as bucks press on, surveying every corner of the woods. This vision is our guiding light, propelling us forward, for all too soon we will wish we still were chasing November.